Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you, the kicker, Chad Ryland. Gonna get things started. Off we go from Glendale. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Ready?
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. Set. 19, Charger, not 3.
The motion man here is McLaurin.
Set. Hurt.
Slot man in motion right.
Ready.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll motion over Samuel. They'll go play action here with Daniel. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Moving up, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. 1st down, Washington.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Jordan Burks that time to make the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready, set.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7.
Back. 19, 18.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Gotta be lying. Panther 11, Panther 11. Go.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And that ball led in too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. And Siddick was the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. The Commanders about to send this one away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. This fielded in the end zone. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First snap, and Murray goes to the air. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Second down, Murray. That'll be taken in. It's Trey Benson. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Murray on third down. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. Throwing again is Murray. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it, but in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray. The throw here is complete. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Now, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
On 31, it's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. First down at the 50-yard line. Murray's going to throw again. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball, and under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy. You get paid to catch them all.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, it's Murray. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Murray. He's going to keep it himself. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
Mike, this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's caught by Harrison right side.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Big play coming up, 3rd and goal. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Catch, Cardinal. Touchdown, Cardinal. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got it. It's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
Seven 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Daniels now on first down. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. They'll have the first down. It's a gain of 28.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Come on. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. Ooh. And they bring him down they get inside the 30-yard line. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time. And that will lead to a second down.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
And some good blocking. Springing up. We get to third down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and
1. Here's a designed run.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see. They can come away with some points.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Daniels. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screen plays, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Panther 60, Panther 60, go!
To throw is Daniels. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
There's certain guys, Mike, that have earned the right to make those tight window throws, and that doesn't mean that he's not going to get himself into trouble from time to time, but we've seen throughout his career his ability to make throws that other guys are either uncomfortable or unable to make is a big reason why he's kind of in a class all of his own.
It is 3rd and long.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Pioneers.
Daniels now going to look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down's looming.
Ready, ready. Back row 80. 79 Broncos. Ready.
They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And he'll take this one in. Harry McLaurin. Touchdown, Washington. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on fourth down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Murray. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Murray now on 2nd down. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Down the sideline. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It is a big gain for Arizona. 37 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Inside the 10, it is caught, and he's going to be taken down. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal. It's a design run for Murray. He will do it himself. He's in. Kyler Murray. Touchdown, Arizona. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. The dual threat of the quarterback. When you have one that can run, why not use him, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. In this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Come on, set! Viking 18! Warriors 17! 19 tight, 19 tight!
Here's Daniel. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Josh Sweat, he works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year.
These are the type of negative plays that you just can't allow to happen, especially when you find yourself trailing. They continue to lose chunks of yards on these sacks, and they want to claw themselves out of this hole. They're going to have to protect the quarterback.
65, trap 60, trap 60. Check, hurt.
On 2nd down, it's Daniel. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Ready. Here we go, check. Panther 6, Dragon 60. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the 3rd or 4th read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Benson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
On 3rd down, Murray. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Trying to get it to Michael Wilson that time. And now it's 4th down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So Ryland now, following the made field goal, back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Come on, Cardinal 18, Viking 18! Mustang 19!
On 1st down, Daniel. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
7 times, tap the 60,
A gain of 13 yards.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. He's going to take a shot down the field. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
19
Daniels gonna throw again. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
19.
Daniels to throw on second down. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. No need much. It is 3rd and inches. Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
19 Lions.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. This is caught down that right sideline. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Drop 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commander. Point after, coming up here. That one off the crossbar. And it carrows in. Fortune right there. And somehow it gets it through for the extra point. Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Forward. 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 Coming. 2-2.
On 1st down, Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this 1st half.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
Now 2nd down throw from Murray. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it, and that's going to bring an end to this 1st half.
For Washington.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off.
Hey!
First down throw for Murray. The coverage right there. And it dropped away. Incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Hacking, 18. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go.
Off the bootleg. Here's Daniels. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up 3rd down. With Jacobs. Picked up at 14 as he takes it to the 14.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
He will get into the end zone. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Washington.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The kicking team on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Commanders move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First play of the drive, and here's Benson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First carry for James Conner. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So the offense trots out the old jumbo package. So they bring out 3 tight ends, big bodies. But the defense kind of sees it coming. They've got to change it up. You can't be so predictable. Big bodies run, small bodies pass. And I think that's a little bit of what's going on here.
Out of the pistol, it's Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Sure.
Now Murray on 3rd and long. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Murray now to throw on 1st down. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal. Benson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
What's the key?
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and goal.
Omaha.
From the gun, it's Murray. It is brought in the end zone. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinal. Ryland's kick here is good. And the Cardinals extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Cut 19. 19 tight. 18 Pioneer.
Daniels now on 1st down. That pass taken in by McCoy. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Ready? Ready, ready.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down.
Ready, ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can that be? Well, against this defense, it turns out to be a big challenge. They take you back for a loss at 2.
Ready.
Now you find yourself on 3rd down.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Let's go, let's go.
Once again, it's Jacobs. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warrior 70.
They'll go. Here's Daniels. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
On 1st and 10, Murray. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on 2nd down, putting this into a 3rd and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that 1st down sack. So often, that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Murray on 3rd down. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this 3rd quarter. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Easy, easy, easy. 2-2. Hot. 2-2.
And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the 3rd quarter has come to an end. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 by 2.
The motion man here is McClure. On play action, Daniels. Now pass deep for McClure. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
70 Timberwolves. Cut 19. Cut 19.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Forced out wide. That's to the right side. And incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Ready. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. He's got a man, it's McClure. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27.
36-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing again. Daniels. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
Contrary to what all of the fans at home think, I don't have rooting interest in any of these games. But as you know, when it comes to tight ends, there's no bigger fan than this guy right here. I want to see them be able to connect, especially on those big plays downfield.
This one could be sniffed out, thrown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking them down for a loss.
Ready.
They need one right now. 3rd and long.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
To the air again is Daniels. Now he'll air one out. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work to keep those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
So now, a big spot coming here. This to tie things up here in the 4th. And this one is going to run out of steam. This is short. It's no good. And the deficit will stay right where it is.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped.
A big hole. To the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Trey McBride touchdown, Arizona. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
score Cardinals 31, Commanders 21. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now.
Arizona.
After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 79 Broncos. Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 18, Pioneers. Panther 11, Panther 11.
To throw is Daniel on 1st and 10. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That is caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Washington. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23. Second and 7. From the shotgun, it's Murray. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
Green.
From a handoff, this is Benson. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Murray. Got a man downfield. It's Wilson. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Cardinal. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on. Hit. 19, start.
On 1st down, Daniel. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively quickly to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On second down, it's Daniel. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have, you are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and now you can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Over the middle, he's got the plug. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. First and 10. Daniel gonna throw again. He's gonna let this one go deep. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick!
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And this is caught on the sideline. Going to have the first down. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe not. They say the feet were out of bounds. Wow. Big, tight call there. For the moment, it'll be fourth down. They'll indeed go. It's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. And it's going to be a Commander's first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Let's go. 19 Lions. 70 Timberwolves. Panther Street. Panther Street.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's to the end zone, where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
Stephanie! 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
On the set.
What about this crowd getting even louder before third and 10? They'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up second and 3. At the 4.
Daniels to throw on second down. And he'll take it on in. Ben Simmons, touchdown Commander.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. Card's going to signal for their third and final timeout. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for two, and it does not pan out. A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recover it.
Here's 1st and 10.
19, stop. Here we go. Stop.
Here's Daniel. That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Crowd noise rises. Big play here. 3rd and 1.
Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
3rd and a yard. It's Daniel. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? Here we go. 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
They'll go with Jacobs. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. So now an extra point really doesn't help that much. We'll try to go for 2 and make the difference 3. And he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Here's 1st down.
Bigger.
From the gun, it's Murray. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Whoa! And the Commanders have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, if there's one thing we can say about this quarterback, Mike, is he has certainly been entertaining. I mean, there's been a lot of good, a little bit of bad, and it's kind of come all over the place. But as many nice throws as he's made, he's got to cut down on some of the interceptions.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Commanders 1st down. They'll run the toss to Jacobs.
Hold the ready. Back to 60. Nice. Cardinal.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
Cowboy 80.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the
A
line.
loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory.